Hey, my dark and lovely souls, I'm Lenny Graves, and I'm dressed up as a mortal today because I'm going to go out and do mortal stuff, and it's cold outside. But before I do that, I was wandering around my Sanctum Sanctorum here, and I heard the voices of the damned whisper, and your guardian demon has a message for you. In all seriousness today, my dark and lovely soul, that spirit of chaos, that spirit of fire that watches over you, that you would call your guardian demon, has sent me a strong vibe that there is something you need to know today. So I'm going to take this rusty, dusty deck of tarot cards, I can't use words. I'm going to shuffle it neatly like so. I'm going to blow on it. I'm going to hit it. And then we're going to find out what your guardian demon is you to know. Usually a guardian demon reading is about how we can change fate for the better for ourselves, and I'm going to give you some kind of direction for that. Like I said, guardian angel readings are about how fate dictates our life. Guardian demon readings are about how we can take the chaos in our lives and make our will our own and influence reality the way that we want to. So let's pull 3 cards and see what happens. First card I'm going to pull is the Eight of Cups. We're going to need to make a decision here pretty soon, my dark and lovely souls, in the realm of heart. Cups is emotion, so there should be an emotional decision coming in. Don't know what that is. Maybe something good, maybe something bad. Let's see the next card. Knight of Swords. Some information's coming in. Some enlightenment is coming in. Your guardian demon wants you to know about this. And then the Hanged Man. Let's pull 2 more cards. I don't like that vibe, and I don't like what I'm getting from the underworld right now. 2 of Swords. 7 of Wands. My dark and lovely soul. Oh, I do not sugarcoat things, my dark and lovely souls, and sometimes I think that costs me on the internet, because I'm not going to tell you if it's all rainbows and sunshine if it's not. I suspect in the next few weeks, you have made a choice from your heart. It's going to backfire on you. The Knight of Swords, something is going to come in, and it's going to hurt your heart. It's going to cause the hangman energy, right? And you're going to want to stagnate. This is what fate's decreed from you, that your heart's going to get broke, and that you're going to end up stagnating from this piece of information that you're going to get. And it comes out of the blue. The Knight of Swords is all about coming out of the blue. Now, what's cool about the Knight of Swords, my dark and lovely soul, is the Knight of Swords hurts, but it's free. It's like getting a shot at the doctor. You don't really want to get it done, but when it's over, you kind of are happy that you did because you're going to feel better, right? It's the same kind of thing. Is the Knight of Swords gives us information we don't like, and it's usually sharp and fast, but we need to get over it, right? That's why it's there. But you're not meant to get over it in fate with the hangman. You're meant to dwell on this. This is meant to be sad. And here we go. We got the Goldie Hawn and Death Becomes Her. You're meant to be sitting, watching TV, pounding frosting, but we're not going to do that, because what your guardian demon tells you is you make the choice with your head, and that you struggle to get past that. And when you do, you become the King of Swords. My dark and lovely soul, I can't even make that up. See, what happens is you're going to get hurt. I can't stop that. Fate's already decreed that. Somebody's going to hurt your heart, my dark and lovely soul. You probably suspect who this is, and you're a little bit in denial about it right now, and that's fine. We all do that. There's no judgment here. But you're going to get a piece of information that's so messed up, it's going to hurt you. And 2 things are going to happen, because remember, I read for a collective. Some people are going to take the right-handed path of this and go, I'm just going to be single and hate my life forever. Some people are going to go even more on the darker left-handed path and say, should I just ignore it because I like this so much and I don't want my heart to be hurt? It's going to be a hang-up, and people are going to be static. And this is kind of what the universe had planned for you. But your guardian demon does not want this at all. They want you to be free in the world and living wild and free like the flames, right? So they say, you don't listen to your heart this time, and you get yourself in your head, right? You make the 2 of Swords decision rather than the 8 of Cups decision, and that decision is, well, I don't want to get banned on the internet, but use an F word, those people, and struggle to maintain where we are in our heart. And we throw down everything to the side. No one can touch us, right? And by doing this, we transform our energy from this broken hangman to the mighty King of Swords, who sits on his throne proud as a warrior king, because he had to fight to get where he was. So what you want to do is, when this person hits your heart, you don't want depression win. You don't want like the seasonal blues and the long nights to hit you and stuff like that. You don't want to use your heart in this situation. You need to get out of your heart and get into your head. And usually I tell people exactly the opposite. I'm a servant of Inanna. I'm a priest of love, right? But in this situation, in this specific situation, my dark and lovely souls, your guardian demon and me really want you to know you got to get out of your heart and get into your head, because it's not easy. But when you do, you push through it, right? And then what happens after you push through it? Ace of Swords, the Chariot. New ideas bring you to a new love. And what's that love representative of? Queen of Cups. I can't even make that up. I love it when the cards do this. So when we get past this bullshit, right? Forget my French. Anyway. When we get past our bullshit here, right? When we get past all the things that are holding us back here, when we decide to use our head and say, that person's no good, or that situation's no good. Remember, I read for a collective. Most of the time, it's probably romantic pairing, but it could be family issues, friend issues, job. It could be a lot of different things. But when we say, no, I'm not going to let my depression and heartbreak rule me, we don't become the hangman anymore. We become the king of swords, but we have to get out of our heart and get into our head. Does that mean we're going to be that way forever? No way, because we have the ace of swords, right? We have new ideas coming in. The chariot is about love coming running right at you. Queen of cups is about being happy emotionally. Can't even make that up. So my dark and lovely soul, when you get this piece of news that breaks your heart, remember the tarot card reader that told you it was supposed to be. This was never going to be something you could change. But what you can do with it is what you can change. You can wallow in self-pity, or you can say, no way. And you can make the decision with your head is, I'm going to move on to greener pastures. And when you do that, it frees you from the chains of this relationship. It takes you down from being the hangman, and it sends you somewhere completely new, completely amazing, and you're just going to be blown away by it. So you should do that. You should do that. Make the choice with your head, not with your heart. That's the gist of today's Guardian Demon reading. That's what your demon wants you to know. That's what I want you to know. Sometimes, because we're chaotic creatures, me and your demon, we like to feel, we like to use our heart, but sometimes our heart can get us into trouble, and we have to go back to our logic and reason, right? We have to fully embrace Mercury and Hermes and use our intellect over our pan nature, where we just follow our desires, right? Does that make sense? So my dark and lovely soul, make it abstract when it hurts you. See the outline of getting yourself away from it, and you will just come to such greener pastures. It was meant to be. But the universe wants you to wallow and be sad. Me and your guardian demon want you to go, boom, right up to the universe and kind of break fate's dictates and find your own happiness again, because you think logically rather than with your heart, and it takes you out of that maze of confusion and sorrow. My dark and lovely soul, my name is Lenny Graves. You can find me at The Lenny Graves on YouTube and TikTok, and you can find me at Dysfunctional Enlightenment on Facebook and Instagram, and I would love to see you there. And if you like the way that I read cards, and I really hope you do, you can always get a personal reading at TheLennyGraves.com. I also sell spells and books, a whole bunch of cool stuff. My dark and lovely soul, you're beautiful. Just be beautiful and walk through life singing and being happy, but don't make this last. When you get that piece of news, not your heart, my dark and lovely soul, my head, it'll lead you, my head, your head. Well, from my head to your head, it'll lead you to the place that you need to be. And that's what you need to know, my dark and lovely soul. Have the best night.